Each of the 18,000 pieces used to construct the tower were specifically designed and calculated, traced out to an accuracy of 1/10 of a millimeter, and then put together, forming new pieces around 5 meters each. Of the Eiffel Tower. A team of constructors, who had worked on the Great Metal Viaduct projects, were responsible for the 150 to 300 workers on site assembling this gigantic erector set. All the metal pieces of the tower are held together by rivets, a well-refined method of construction at the time the tower was constructed. First, the pieces were assembled in the factory using bolts, later to be replaced one by one with thermally assembled rivets, which contracted during cooling, thus ensuring a very tight fit. A team of 4 men was needed for each rivet assembled, one to heat it up, another to hold it in place, a third to shape the head, and a fourth to beat it with a sledgehammer. Only a third of the 2,500,000 rivets used in the construction of the tower were inserted directly on site. One of the stone and cement foundations for the tower's legs. April 1887. One of the stone and cement foundations for the tower's legs. April 1887. Workers prepared the foundation of the Eiffel Tower on April 25, 1887. The uprights rest on concrete foundations installed a few meters below ground level on top of a layer of compacted gravel. Each corner edge rests on its own supporting block, applying to it a pressure of 3 to 4 kilograms per square centimeter, and each block is joined to the others by walls. On the same side of the construction, the builders used watertight metal caisson and injected compressed air, so that they were able to work below the level of the water. The tower was assembled using wooden scaffolding and small steam cranes mounted onto the tower itself. The assembly of the first level was achieved by the use of 12 temporary wooden scaffolds, 30 meters high, and 4 larger scaffolds of 40 meters each. Sandboxes and hydraulic jacks, replaced after use by permanent wedges, allowed the metal girders to be positioned to an accuracy of 1 millimeter. It only took 5 months to build the foundations and 21 to finish assembling the metal pieces of the tower. On March 31, 1889, Eiffel celebrated the completion of principal structural work by leading a group of press and officials on a tour of the tower, via the stairs. Upon reaching the top with the hardiest of the party, Eiffel raised a French flag to the booms of a 25-gun salute. There was still work to be done, particularly on the lifts and facilities, and the tower was not opened to the public until 9 days after the opening of the exposition on 6th of May. Even then, the lifts had not been completed. The tower was an instant success with the public, and nearly 30,000 visitors made the 1,710-step climb to the top before the lifts entered service on 26th of May. The start of the erection of the metalwork. The start of the erection of the metalwork. July 18, 1887. Each shoe was anchored to the stonework by a pair of bolts 10 centimeters in diameter.